And now to the latest on what's happening in the Middle East. President Donald Trump announcing what he calls a complete and total ceasefire between Israel and Iran, set to begin in about 4 hours. Trump says the 12-hour truce will phase in over a full day, with Iran ceasing fire first, Israel following later. If successful, he says it will mark the official end to what he calls the 12-day war. Neither Israel nor Iran has publicly confirmed the deal. Coming up at 6:30 tonight, Abel Garcia speaks with an expert about the president's announcement. And this news as local officials are still reacting today to the U.S. bombing in Iran this weekend. Republicans saying that President Donald Trump took decisive action, while Democrats are saying he didn't do enough to keep elected officials informed. And senior political reporter Steve Sebelius has been talking with people all day to get a sense of what both sides are saying. He joins us now live in studio. Steve.
Well, Tricia, both sides agree that Iran should not be allowed to have a nuclear weapon. Beyond that, there's a lot of disagreement, not only between the parties, but even within the parties. Democrats are attacking Trump for acting recklessly and for not keeping them in the loop about what was happening as the mission unfolded. They've got to walk a fine line here, criticizing the president without appearing to support the Iranian regime, which has a long history of aggression against the United States. The dean of Nevada's congressional delegation, Congresswoman Dina Titus, said her problem was with how the president acted.
So I don't think it was done the right way. I don't know about the timing, but certainly we don't want them to have a nuclear weapon. But we need to now get back to the negotiating table to be sure that this plays out the way it should, because, you know, it's a big gamble.
And that gamble appearing to pay off with this afternoon's news, which came after our interview with the Congresswoman. On the other side of the aisle, many Republicans have lined up behind the president, but some in his coalition came out early to denounce the strike, saying it goes against Trump's commitment to avoid foreign wars. Nevada Republican Party Chairman Michael McDonald saying earlier today that Trump's goal is peace.
President Trump has been very firm about it. He's not looking to start a war. This was about literally going out to make sure they do not have any type of nuclear capability. It was a strike, it went out. Other presidents have done it in the past. This was him saying that he is not joking anymore, he is not playing.
And if a negotiated settlement ultimately does take place, Tricia, some on the right of Trump's movement may have to acknowledge the bombing achieved its purpose.